Yo guys, what's good and welcome back to this new episode on how to create a game like Souls RNG. So in the last episode, we kinda created the rolling system, also added a few frames to it, like you can see. So the goal in today's episode is basically to fix everything and make it work pretty good while also optimizing it. So yeah, I would say we just jump in instantly to save some time because you wanted a longer video, but I'm gonna just not make it too long. So we actually have quite a bit of stuff that we have to change. So let me see actually. So we won't need to change anything on the client, so we can close this, but we will need those two. Oh wait, do we need to change something on the clients? We do not. We do not. Okay, so basically, the first thing we are going to do is to fix our script here in the spin UI and then the spin button. I think this was this script here. And yeah, that's basically what we are going to do. We are going to fix this now. Wait, my bad. So basically, we don't have to change anything in the local script here. So yeah, I'm gonna just close this. But however, we need to change a bit of stuff, actually. So I think we will just begin with the script in server-script service, and it's called the server. So in the script, we handle when the player joins. It gets some values, and there's also a few functions running. So to get this fixed, we will basically modify this function here. So you can pretty much, delete all this here inside the player edit function. And then we will just drag this down a bit. So then the next thing we are going to do is we are going to call also this here. So we are going to create a new folder that's called character animations. We are going to set it to blank table. Animations. Yeah. So then we are going to add a local function that's named on character added. And we will need the character, which is a character. We don't need to specify it. So then we are going to set the local animator is equal to character wait for child, and then the humanoid, and then dot animator. So then we are going to loop through character animations with the character. We are going to set this to character animations, character, or blank table. So what this is going to do is it's basically going to either use the character animations. So if there are animations already loaded, it's going to use them. If not, it's just going to use a blank table. So then for name from ID in pairs animations config do if not character animations character, and then we're gonna loop through name, then local anim is equal to instance.new animation. So then we need to specify some values. So anim.animation ID is equal to rbx asset ID, then this here, and then we are using the toString ID. Yeah. So then we are going to set this to the anim, so character animations. We're going to loop through the character and then through the animation. So the name, I mean. And then we're going to set this to the anim. Anim, like this. So then we're going to load the animation track. So local animation track is equal to animator load animation. And then we're going to use all these animations character dot animations. Then we're gonna send through the character and the name, just like this. So then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create the RS folder. So local RS folder is equal to instance.new folder, and this folder should be created inside the character. So then RS folder.name should be aura, like this. So then local aura sounds is equal to instance.new sounds. We are going to set this character wait for child humanoid root path. Now we just specify some values. So aura sounds dot name is equal to aura sounds. So then aura sounds dot roll of min distance is equal to 1, and aura sounds the roll of max distance is going to be 50. So then aura sounds dot loop is going to be true. Aura sounds dot volume is going to be 0. Oh well, I'm gonna make it 0.5. And aura sounds dot time position is going to be 0 as well. So that's the whole function we need. So then in the game.players.playerEvent function, we are just setting some attributes. So player set attribute, and we need the attribute auto, and we are going to set this to false. Then we're going to set a different attribute. It's going to be called on cooldown, and this is also going to be false. So then player.characterEdit did connect on character edit. Make sure to remove the brackets. So then player.characterRemoving connect function character, and then we are going to set character animations with the character to nil. So the rest just remains the same, so the remote events just stay like they are here, and this is going to work perfectly, and it's more efficient and bug free. So this was everything for the server script. We can close this now. So the next script we are actually going to modify is actually the AuraHandler, I guess. Yeah. So let me actually see what we have to change here. So, oh yeah, we are changing quite a lot. So we are going to delete the sound function, the animation function, the has sound function, and the has animation function. We are going to delete them. So what we also will delete is, well, the whole equip function, except, let me see. This can stay. This can stay too. This can stay. This can stay. Well, this can stay too. And yeah, then we are going to wait, let me see. So basically what we are doing then is we will basically just delete this here and then see how it goes. So the first thing we're going to change is adding these function back. So we are going to modify them. So local function, and it's called play animation. And we need the animator and the animation ID. Also, make sure if you have any kind of ID, make sure to spell the I in uppercase and the D in lowercase. Because I've seen it a couple of times where people just got errors for typing the D in capital 2. So yeah, just make sure you get this right. So then local animation is equal to instance.new animation. Then we're gonna set the animation dot animation ID. So see, it's a capital I and a lowercase d. So we're going to set this to rbx asset ID / and then dot the animation ID. So then the local animation track, you can just put track is equal to animator loads animation. We are just going to put through the animation, and then we are going to play the track, and then also return the animation track. So track. Yeah, that's basically the thing. So then the next function is called local function play sound. And we are going to need the sound instance, the sound ID, the volume, and the distance. So then sound instance dot sound ID. Make sure to write ID exactly like this again. It's equal to, I'll just copy this here. Sound ID. So then sound instance dot roll off max distance. Make sure you spell this correctly because there is no autocorrect here. So then sound instance dot volume is equal to volume, and then sound instance dot is, or not is, just playing is equal to true. But that's the two functions we need. So now we can start configuring the equip aura function. So to actually achieve this, we just have to change a bit. We don't have to change anything or like everything. So firstly, we are going to delete this line here. Then we are going to modify this line here. So if not auras or not. So this is everything we need to change. Just add if not auras here. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this part here. So then we are going to change the auras folder. So we can delete this part. So local auras folder, or just put aura folder, is equal to character find first child aura or instance.new folder from a character, then aura folder dot name going to be aura, just like this. So then this is okay, I think. Oh no, we have to change a bit too. Yeah, just remove the statement here and just write an aura is already equipped to and then character.name. That's how it works. So then the next thing we're going to do is, this is fine, I think. Yeah, it's fine. So clone involved parts remains unchanged. Also make sure to call it right after. So now we are going to use the animation and the sound. And yeah, so local animator is equal to character find first child of class, and then humanoid, and then and character find first child of class humanoid, and then find first child of class. I'll just copy this, paste it again, animator. So just like this, we have our animator. So then we're going to use this if animator and animations config, and we're gonna loop through the aura.name, then active animations, we're gonna loop through the player.useID. Make sure to capitalize the I and make sure you write the D in lowercase. It's equal to active animations player.useID, or just empty brackets. So then active animations, well, you can basically copy this here. Active animations player.username useID, and then we're gonna loop through the aura.name is equal to play animation. And we're gonna pass through the animator and the animations config, not this one here, the animations config with the aura.name, just like this. So yeah, that's pretty good. So then for the sound function, we actually just need the sound instance. So local sound instance is equal to character find first child humanoid root path, and then and character, you can basically copy this, find first child humanoid root path, and then find first child's aura sound. Then we have the sound instance. Then if sound instance and sounds config aura.name, then local sound data is equal to sound config, and then we're going to loop through the aura.name. So then we're just going to use play sound, and then we are going to pass through the sound instance the sound data dot sound ID, then sound data dot volume sound data dot distance. So this is everything we need to change here, and this was everything for the equip function. So now we have to change the unequip function as well, just a bit though. So basically we just put a new statement here. So if not player or not character, then I'm just going to, well, we can one, I'll just here, so then return. So we are going to delete this whole part. I know it sucks to rewrite everything, but it's just, well, it just helps. So if active animations, then we're gonna look through the player.useID. Done. For every animation track, we can just put track again. Track in pairs, active animations, then player, use ID, and then do animation track. Oh, well, not animation track, just track, and then stop it. So yeah. So if we have a animation track, it's just going to stop it. So then also we're gonna set active animations player.useID to nil, not new proxy, nil. I can't write. So then the next thing we're going to do is actually use the sounds. So you just can copy the sound instance again. Just copy this here, paste it here. Well, I pasted it 2 times. So then if sound instance, then sound instance stop, just like this. So now we have to remove all aura parts. So for every part in iPairs character get descendants do. Well, did I spell that correctly? I did. Okay, so if part is a base part or part is a model. So basically, if it's just a base part or a model, then for every aura part in iPairs part and then get children do. If aura part is a base part or a model, you can just copy this line, place it to this here. Then if string dot find aura part dot name, and then pass it through with a dot. Make sure you write these brackets here. You can get them while pressing shift and then pressing on hashtag. Then we're gonna use aura part and destroy. Just like this. We destroyed all aura parts. So then we're gonna have to local aura folder is equal to character find first child aura, and then if aura folder, then aura folder destroy. So this works perfectly fine. I can show you quickly in the game. So let me quickly launch into the game. I hope I did not misspell anything, but it should work. And as you can see, it perfectly equips the aura, and you can also unequip the aura easily. So this was actually everything for the not the SpinServer. Sadly, not the SpinServer. But this was everything for the AuraHandler, so you can close this out again. So yeah, the next thing we are going to do, let me check on my list, is, yeah, it's actually the SpinServer. So make sure you go into the SpinServer. And yeah, then we are going to, well, we are going to modify it by quite a bit, quite a lot actually. Because we just have to fix all the bugs that it gives, and it gives quite a lot of bugs. So yeah, but we actually don't have to modify that much. But yeah, so basically just delete everything out of the choose aura function, and just if hashtag auras is equal to 0, then return nil. So if there is no aura, then just return nil. So then local total entries, well, I can't type, is equal to 0. And then for every aura in pairs auras do, and then total entries is equal to no plus equal to 1 and divided by the aura.chance. So then local random entry is equal to math.random, and then local cumulative entry, well, I can't type, I'm so sorry, it's equal to 0. So then for every aura in pairs auras do cumulative entry plus equal 1 divided by the aura.chance, and then divided by the total entries. So if random entry is lower or equal to the cumulative entry, then we're just going to return aura.name, and then, well, well, yeah, then we are just going to basically return this here. Then we are going to return this here. So yeah. Basically, this should work. Well, actually, I think we can delete this line here and just paste this into here. Then we can check if it works or not. And it is not. Why doesn't it? To compare number with nil. Oh, because all of the chance is nil. Okay, then we have to change it like this. So my bad, I'm sorry. I just, well, put it like this again. And now it should work. Pretty fun. It is not. Why? Compare it with nil. Well, we will update this function, so well, you just wait for a second. So then we are going to, the next thing we are going to do, it's kind of big script, isn't it? So update roles function, let me see, it remains the same. Determine colors also the same. Create embed is also the same. Now we're going to change this here. This is where we change quite a lot. So, well, oh yeah, this makes totally sense. Okay, so we're going to change this to, well, actually you can delete quite a lot. Actually, I would copy this here. I would just, well, just basically just crop it out, and then we can, yeah, we can basically delete the whole function. Yeah, we can basically delete the whole function. It isn't even that big of a function, so no real problem. So yeah, spin event dot on server events. Then if player get attribute on cooldown, then we're just going to return, because the player is still on cooldown. So yeah. Then player. If the player is not on cooldown, then we are going to set him on cooldown now. So on cooldown, we're going to set this to true. So then a local aura name, comma aura chance, comma aura text color, and aura text font is equal to choose aura, and then aura data module dot auras. So this is going to give us a random aura. Then we're gonna set the local cooldown to 1. So then if aura name and aura chance and aura text color and aura text font done. You can paste these values again because you're going to need them. So this is perfectly fine. So this is also good. So then if frame is going to fix a bug too, dot visible, then return and. So this is just when the frame is still visible. So when you press on the button and the frame is still visible, like when you haven't chosen what to do with the aura, like you haven't chosen if you're going to equip or skip it, and then you press on roll again, this is going to cancel it. So yeah, and then after this we're going to set the frame.visible to false, just in case. So then skip button remains the same. This all remains the same basically. Okay, this all remains the same. So then we're going to update the roles for the player, just like this. So then if aura chance is higher than is on black frame, then this is basically where we handle all the stuff that happens while on the ice side. So basically if you want to change something here to display whenever you roll a black frame, then just add this in this function here, in this thing. So then we're gonna set the black screen frame dot visible also to true. And then we are going to set the vignettes dot image transparency. We're going to set this to 1. And then the vignettes dot image color 3. We're going to set this to the aura text color. And then the star dot image color 3. We're also going to set this to the text color. Just like this. And then we're going to create 2 tweens. So game.tweenService. Then we're going to create. The first tween is going to be for the vignette. And then the tween info dot new. That's going to last 3 seconds. So this number here in the brackets is just going to, well, say how long the tween is going to last. So then in these other brackets here, you can write anything that you want to, well, change. So I'm just going to change the image transparency to, and then just basically write the value you want to change it to. Then after this, we're going to display it. So then we can basically copy the same thing, paste it again. This time for the star. It should also last 3 seconds. So then we're going to change image transparency to 0. Then we're going to add here. So rotation, just put it at 1580. And then, well, yeah, just put a comma. Going to put it here. So just like this. Then we're going to pass weight 3. For anyone wondering, task.weight is just more precise than just putting weight, because when you just put weight 3, it's just not going to wait 3 seconds because it's like pretty unreliable. So then we're going to set the black frame visible, going to false again. Of course, this is just a simple version of a black screen. You can of course, well, change however you want. Then we're going to set the star dot rotation back to 0. Okay, so then else. So if it's not a black screen, you're just going to make the frame visible too. And yeah. Then we're going to set the obtainment label. So obtainment label dot text. That's going to be, well, you can change however you want. I'm just going to put you obtained, then this here, and then toString aura name. Then the obtainment label dot text color 3. It's just going to be the aura text color. And the obtainment label dot font is going to be the aura fonts, aura text font. So then RNG label dot text is going to be 1 in, then toString the aura dot aura chance, just like this. So then we're going to change the buttons. So this is where the biggest bug fix comes in yet. So yeah, skip button dot mouse button 1 click, mouse button 1 click, and then dot, so this, and then once. This is very important, just put once here. And it's going to create a function. So then, in this function, it's basically the same code. So just like this. So firstly, we're going to deactivate the false button, the skip button, so you can't press on it until it's done. Down at the end, we're going to make it active again. We also set the attribute to true, because, well, it is technically on cooldown. So then we're going to make the cooldown frame visible, and then display the cooldown. Then we're going to make the frame not visible anymore. Then we're just going to wait a second. Then we're going to make the cooldown frame not visible again. Well, then just make the cooldown false again. Then set the aura name to null, and then set the skip button back to active. So that's pretty much it for the skip button. Then the equip button. Well, you can basically copy the same thing. Make sure you put the ones here too. So then we can basically put equip button poke dot active, going to be false. And then the next thing we're going to do is instantly unequip it. So AuraHandler dot unequip all player and player dot character. So then if aura name is not equal to nil, then AuraHandler equip aura player dot character, and then we pass through replicated storage dot auras, and then index it with the aura name. And then, just for instance, I'm just print it. I just print out. You don't have to print it, of course, but yeah, I'm just doing it. So obtainment label dot text is equal to nothing. So then RNG label dot text, right? It's also going to be nothing. So then player set attribute. Well, now you can basically copy it from the skip button again. So basically just from here, copy, paste, and then just put the equip button here. And this should work perfectly fine. So then, here we are going to process the message. So local message is going to be nothing, actually. Then local color is going to be determined color, and then aura chance. So then, if aura chance is higher than it's on black frame, then message is going to be equal to string dot format, and then we're going to set this global, then this, then %s has spawn and received, and then also %s, and then 1 in %s chats. And then we are going to set this with the well, this, and then this. Then we are going to basically the player.name, the aura name, and toString aura chats, just like this. So done. Replicate storage, dot remotes, dot messages, dot global, fire all clients, and pass through the message and the caller. So then you can pretty much copy this here, and then just put an else statement, paste it, then just change this to server, and then change global to server 2. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So then if you want to add an embed, you can put task with delay 0, function, and then, well, just put create embed, and then player, aura name, and aura chance. Yeah, that's basically everything you need. Let me see if this works fine or if I changed anything. Oh, well, we actually need to change this. So in the create embed, we just put player, and then name, and then chance. And then every time where we put selected aura.name, we're just going to put name. Basically everything here. And then chance, we're just going to replace it with selected aura.chance. So just here and here. And now it's perfectly fine working. So then, yeah, just pass through the embed here. I'm not going to create an embed because I deleted my webhook, so yeah, I won't need it. So yeah, I'm just going to comment it out. But if you need it, it's there. So then player, then set attribute, then on cooldown, and then pass it with then, well, change it to false. Then you can copy this line and then just put a return here. And then also paste it, well, no, put an else statement here, paste it again, return again, then, well, enter out the function. And well, I think this was everything actually. This was a very fast episode, so let me actually see if it works. I really hope so. So let me open the audit logs so we can just roll. As you can see, well, we have something wrong here. Oh yeah, my bad. So yeah, we just changed this to trans, and well, basically copy it down here and here, and that was it. So yeah, that was basically it. Yeah, we are in game now, and now we can test out the script. So we can just press on roll. So we roll the Aegis and we can equip it. So not equipped Aegis, we can roll again. We got test error, we can equip it. Equips test error, can, well, equip it again. It's quite common. So then I will also fix the star thing. Well, I guess it's just the star thing. But yeah, we can fix it. So then we can equip Aegis again. And yeah, this just goes on and on and on forever. So you basically can equip every aura you want now. There's a little error with the skip button. So you see I obtained test error, so I can now skip it. And the next time I press on equip, it's just going to equip nil, like you can see here. But after that, it works fine again. So we will also fix this bug, and I will patch it as soon as possible. I just really wanted to get this episode out, and yeah, I will patch it as soon as possible. So yeah, basically that was it for this episode, I think. Also make sure to make sure to go into the starter GUI, the spin UI, the cooldown frame and make the cooldown frame not visible. That just fixes this little bug. And yeah, that was basically everything for this episode. So we fixed quite a lot of bugs, made it quite well, more efficient to roll auras and equip them. And yeah, I will also add a few new auras now. I'm gonna ask for permission on them, and if I get it, I will also distribute them on the on my Discord, so make sure to join there. So yeah, I'm just going to copy them in. Let me actually copy this and then paste it here. Close this, close this, close this too. Our data. Yeah, close that too. And then I will just need the folders. So I will ask for permission on them, and I will then distribute them in the marketplace. Not the marketplace, my Discord server, I mean. So yeah, now we have a few new auras. And yeah, this was basically everything for this tutorial. I hope you liked this tutorial. And yeah, make sure to join the Discord server, link in bio. Also make sure to subscribe because well, only 18% of my viewers actually subscribe to my channel, so make sure to check if you subscribe right now. If you subscribe right now, part 4.5 will come faster. I promise you. I promise. So then, this was basically it for this episode. I hope you liked it. And next episode, we are going to add quite a lot of cool stuff, actually. So make sure to check that out then. And also make sure to join my Discord server to get informed when I post the new episode. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support, and see you